Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, thanks for stopping by to check out the video. Today we have a really simple plumbing project. We're going to be replacing a basic shower head with a new one that has a bit more functionality and is also removable. So stick around and I'm going to show you exactly how we do this. It's really simple. Okay, so before I take you in and we get started installing this new shower head, let me show you what we've got here. So as you can tell already, we have a shower head. The new one has this flexible water supply hose, and so that's going to allow us to have the removable shower head. This is the attachment that we'll be putting in place where the current shower head is located. So this will screw on to where our current shower head is located. This is what holds our new shower head, and this is where our hose will attach, and I'll show you all this as we go through the process. We have a little bit of plumbing tape here. I'll come back to that in a moment. And this is our shower head. So it's a pretty neat shower head. It's got different attachments and a little lever here that you just turn to get the different effect you want. You can get the massage effect, the rain shower effect, and so forth. And so the hose will just attach on this end, and it'll attach on this end. And then of course the hose will attach on this. And then of course this attaches where the current shower head is attached up above. So that is what we're putting in place. So we'll put all this back in the box. And as far as tools go, this is the best part of the process, I think. We need basically one tool, and that's a pair of channel locks. Now I'll also be using a rag, and I'll show you what that rag is for once we get in there. And then of course, I mentioned some plumber's tape. That actually came with the new shower head, so there's a little bit of plumber's tape on here. So we'll be using that to prevent any leaks where the joints, where things come together, so that we don't have any leaks there. And I'll show you how that process works as well. So let me take you inside and we'll get started by removing the existing shower head. Okay, so I'll bring you in here into the shower, and this is the shower head that we're going to be replacing. Now there's nothing wrong with this shower head. It's just a single function, just one spray type, non-removable. It's what came with the set. It's a Delta brand actually, and so it functions quite perfectly, but it's not removable. So we need a little bit more functionality in this bathroom to suit the household. So that's what we're going to be doing. So the first thing that we'll be doing is taking this shower head off, and I'll show you how that's done. Okay, so even though I'm removing the shower head, I am not going to get rid of it. I'm going to hang on to it just in case there's ever a need to put this back. And what we're going to do is, and I had showed you this earlier, this shower head just unscrews off of this supply line here. And so to avoid scratching that up, I'm just going to lay this towel, this old rag, right over the part of the shower head that I need to grip and turn. And we're going to turn this counterclockwise. So I'm going to adjust my channel locks. Okay, one, get right on, give that a turn. Now, if you have a shower head that has been installed for a lot of years, it's possible it could be all calcified and could be a little bit difficult to remove. You just have to be careful. Now this bathroom was remodeled. I did it myself, and I happen to know that this supply line right here is it's mounted in a very sturdy way, so I'm not worried about disturbing this pipe where it goes into the wall and connects to the other part of the plumbing. But in any event, most shower heads will you just turn them counterclockwise like I did there, and they'll come right off. So that's got our old shower head off. Really simple. I mean, this could not be easier. Okay, so I have this is the next piece that we're going to be dealing with on the new shower head. And this is the adapter that we need to install right here. And this is where our new shower head is going to hang. And then of course this is where that metal hose will attach to. So before we put this on here, we want to use a little bit of plumber's tape. And this particular shower head actually came with some. Now when you're installing plumber's tape, you want to wrap it around clockwise. And you want about 3 or 4 good wraps. All right, that should do it. This is going to prevent any leaks at that connection. Now, all we need to do is just line this up. Start turning. Oh, I should mention, you want to make sure that there is a gasket installed in here. If you see that gasket missing, there will also be like a little strainer, if you will, a little metal mesh, but you should see a rubber gasket. If that's missing, that's an issue. So it may be in the box or something like that, but ours is here, so no issues at all. All right, so we're going to get this started here. Okay, so I think we got that, and I'm just doing that hand tight. You actually don't need your wrench on this connection when you're installing this, so you just want to get that nice and hand tight. And of course we want this connection to be facing straight down. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay. You also want to make sure your plumber's tape does not cover up the opening. And I somehow managed to do that, but you can just peel it back. There we go. So our next step is to mount our flexible line to this connection. Now both ends of this flexible line have a little plastic piece that just screws in, so you have to remove that. I'll leave the other one in for a moment. I see that's got our little washer there. So all we have to do is just run this up. Actually, in this case, I'm just going to hand tighten it. I've got enough strength in my fingers and my hand that I can do that. If you don't feel like you do, you can use the pliers that we use to take off the old shower head and just snug it. You don't want to turn it and tighten it too much. You just want it nice and snug. So that's got that piece. Now the next thing we'll do is we'll take that end off. A washer in here that fell out. All right, now we have a rubber washer here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of plumber's tape around this end as well. And again, we're just gonna go clockwise, as we've done with the other connections. Okay. Now we'll take the other end of the hose and we're going to spin the shower head on. And again, I'm just hand tightening it, making sure I don't over tighten. And so now our shower head fits in just like that. So now we have our shower head nicely fixed here. We have our flexible line. As you can see, it doesn't interfere with our on-off valve. And now all we have to do is just turn the shower on and test it and make sure we don't have any leaks. Okay, so let's turn our water on. Everything looks good there. We'll get each of these connections, making sure we don't have any leaks. Looks like all is well. Let's test out the different features we have here. And yeah, there's our massage. Alright, and with that, we can say that was done, and that was literally about 10 to 15 minutes worth of work. Alright, so there we go. Like I say, it's replacing a shower head is about one of the simplest kind of plumbing do-it-yourself jobs that you'll run across. If you've been hesitating on doing something like that, or thinking you should call a plumber, you can save yourself a lot of money by doing it yourself. And again, it required one pair of pliers and a rag. And actually, we didn't even have to use the rag, or I didn't, putting the new one on. Now, if you had to use pliers putting the new one on, you would just want to wrap that rag around where the connection is so that when you're using the pliers, you're not scratching things up. That's the whole purpose of the rag. I am going to be saving the old shower head. I'm just going to keep it around in my supply of junk, and we'll see if I ever end up using it again. But that's it. I hope you found the video useful. If you did, I greatly appreciate if you could give the video a like. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so. Helps out the channel greatly, and it's free. So with that said, I hope everybody has a great day, a great rest of your week, and we'll see you on the next video.